perfect fit is important. Now an Aussie tech startup has a way to make sure everything is as millimetre perfect as this CX-30. Hit the link to find out more.
MixxFM News.
Getting you from crash back to flash in under 10 days. BBR Accident Repairs. Get their estimate tool at bbr.com.au.
Part of the Ace Radio Network, 88.9 and 93.7 MixxFM.
11 degrees in Melbourne, a shower or two developing tomorrow, a top of 14. It's 6 o'clock. Good evening. I'm Tony Tardio. The opposition says it will cooperate with the federal government to improve transparency around ministerial appointments. More from Michael Packey in Canberra.
Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has released legal advice showing his predecessor, Scott Morrison, did not break the law by appointing himself to 5 portfolios. But the Solicitor General argues Mr Morrison should have been transparent about the arrangement. Mr Albanese says there'll need to be a further inquiry into the matter.
This isn't something that can be just dismissed.
Deputy Liberal leader Susan Lee says they'll work with the government to improve processes.
The opposition is ready to proceed along those lines.
In a statement, Mr Morrison maintains he took the extra responsibilities as a safeguard during a challenging period for the country. Michael Packey, 9 News.
A man who posed as a Department of Health compliance officer and tried to coerce an isolating woman into sex has been jailed. Abdel Fattah Omar Awar was working as a COVID contact tracer when he obtained the 31-year-old woman's details. He attended her Burwood home, asking to inspect her bedroom before threatening to have her deported and asking her to perform sexual acts. The 26-year-old pleaded guilty to 4 charges, including attempting to procure a sexual act by threat, with a county court judge jailing him for 3.5 years with a non-parole period of 2 years. A 30-year-old man has died after his ute slammed head-on into a bus at Templestowe this afternoon. Shubha Krishnan has more.
Police are still investigating this collision which occurred on the corner of King Street and Fernbrook Way here in Templestowe. Police say just after midday a ute actually crossed onto the wrong side of the road and collided head-on with a bus. The man driving the ute was initially trapped inside. Paramedics attempted to resuscitate him, but tragically he died at the scene. The male bus driver was taken to hospital with serious injuries to his leg and to his chest, but we're told they were non-life-threatening. Thankfully, there were just 2 passengers on board at the time. They were treated at the scene for minor injuries. Now, we've spoken to a number of residents in the area. One man told us he heard a loud bang.
No screeching, no tyres and shattered glass kind of noises, just a big bang.
Australian music icon John Farnham is undergoing surgery in hospital to remove a cancerous growth. Premier Daniel Andrews says his thoughts are with the Farnham family.
I've met John a couple of times. I think everybody loves John Farnham. He's such a big part of our story, such a wonderful person, and we wish him and his family well at what is surely a very difficult time. I'm sure he's getting first-class care, and our thoughts and prayers are with him, and we wish him all the best.
Police have arrested a man after he grabbed a police officer's gun at Collingwood last week. Detectives have been at a Dyke Street address as part of an investigation into alleged burglaries and robberies when he grabbed the gun. The police firearm was discharged during the scuffle, but no one was injured. The man was arrested at Fitzroy shortly after 11 o'clock today and charged. In finance news, the share market down 88 points, the dollar buying 68.82 US cents.
Judy Demand knows the Hamilton property market. Call Judy at Groves Real Estate.
Brisbane's Cam Rayner is before the AFL Tribunal trying to appeal his rough conduct charge in a bid to be available for the Lions elimination final against Richmond. Rayner is pleading not guilty, arguing the tackle was not careless and he did nothing unreasonable in tackling a player with Ben Brown's momentum. Meantime, Melbourne skipper Max Gawn says they've moved on from Lions skipper Dane Zorko's ugly sledge, which upset Demon Harrison Petty.
It's pretty clear to me going out to games that some of those stuff are off limits, but definitely now the comments are done, I do hope that it is a line in the sand and those sort of comments can stay away from the footy field. The first time I've heard anything that deep, I'm not here to go on about it and bring it up. I actually think it's been well handled post, but yeah, it's certainly rare.
And Roos veteran Ben Cunnington signed a 2-year contract extension. It's 6:05. That's the latest in news and sport.
If you have an unwanted tree that needs removing or trees that are encroaching on fence lines, Barco can sort it out. They're your local accredited professional team and one-stop shop for tree lopping and traffic management.
The next time you try a McCafe coffee, you'll be enjoying the delicious taste of Australia's most popular barista-made coffee. Just one of many reasons to try McCafe.
If you haven't been into beds lately, maybe you should check out the range and quality of their stock. They don't have any trouble competing on price, and their staff really go that extra mile to help. It's no wonder they're going from strength to strength. Beds of Portland, MixxFM's Business of the Month.
MixxFM, your official emergency broadcaster. So for hitting the open road, on your next outdoor adventure,
MixxFM weather.
Selling or buying your home, Edith Fox Southern Grampians Livestock and Real Estate for Portland and surrounds.
There's a strong wind warning for the west coast and a sheep grazies warning for the southwest. Partly cloudy for the rest of your Tuesday, with winds becoming lighter and an overnight low of 5 degrees. Cloudy tomorrow with a very high chance of showers in the evening and a top of 12. Thursday there'll be more cloud about with rain and 20k winds, a max of 13. And Friday cloudy with a slight chance of showers and a high of 14. Tomorrow looking at a top of 12 for Hamilton and 13 for Warrnambool, Portland and the coast.
Harvey Norman Hamilton, your laptop specialists.
At the moment it's 8 degrees.